I fell in love with stand-up comedy in the mid-'80s, and I'm still a devout fan 4 decades later. As a teenager, I was drawn to the storytelling, imagery, and rhythm. It was clever. It was controversial. It was honest. It made me laugh. It made me think. It made me question. Stand-up comedians were oratory savants, and I continue to consistently study stand-up comedy to this day to help me improve my storytelling, my improvisation, my timing, my tone, and my physicality when I'm on stage. Stand-up comedy has made me a better professional speaker.
Everybody gets their 15 minutes of fame, buddy.
Excuse me? That's an average. Yeah, that's 0 for you, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 20 years, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
While I certainly try to interject humor into my keynotes, I have no desire to be a stand-up comedian.
Now, if any of you ever need a reminder that it's not about you, I want to encourage you to have children.
I really study stand-up comedians to improve my public speaking. I check out their physicality and their facial expressions and their timing and their tonality, the way they tell stories, how they use a punchline, and just the pure journey that they take someone on. I aim to emulate many of those traits.
Sometimes before I walk on stage, my girlfriend may say, "Have a good show, break a leg." This is what she said to me a few weeks ago, right before I walked on stage. She goes, "Hey, you ever worry about getting shot when you're out there?" Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
But I'm not on stage to tell jokes. I'm on stage to deliver practical, actionable lessons that people can implement. But I certainly try and use humor when I can. So for me, it's not trying to emulate the humor part. It's trying to emulate the process and the reps and trying new material and seeing what works and crafting a story. And when you tell that story, if parts of it don't work, you lift up the hood and you start to tinker with it and you try and fix the story. And sometimes that means condensing it. Sometimes that means, elaborating a little bit more. But I've found stand-up comedy to be a huge bonus and tool in trying to become a better speaker.
The rock stars, that's what I want to be. Everybody's like, you have the greatest job. I'm like, no way, rock stars. That's where it's, like when I'm done, I say thanks a lot, good night, that's it. What do rock stars do? They trash the stage, break their instruments. I don't care how juvenile you think that is, you're wrong. That is so cool. How much better would your job be if at the end of the day, when you were wrapping up, you're on some computer, just gotta do this application here, then I'm out of here for the weekend. Nobody rocks like C++. That'd be pretty cool.